Hello everyone for race number 1 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Street Stock season number 7. Eric Keplinger right now has the pole position with 2.5 minutes left in qualifying. And right now we are waiting for the rest of the field to qualify. Really close times here as right now. Sorry about that. Right now, like I said, Eric Keplinger on pole position. We have now Luke LaFaro on track. Kenyon Washington just crossed the line for his, I believe, second lap as he goes a little quicker. But Luke LaFaro right now on only other car on the racetrack. As yeah, I think everyone has qualified that is going to be able to qualify right now with Eric Keplinger on pole position. With a minute left. Doesn't look like anyone else is on the racetrack, so we're just going to be sitting here for the next minute as I believe in total there's 13 cars racing tonight, I believe. Might be more, might be less, but pretty sure it's 13 or 12, something like that. But only 10 qualified right now, so 2 of them electing not to qualify, which are Aaron Brown and Joseph Madigan. I believe, yeah. Those are the 2 not electing to qualify. So we do have 12 cars here. As Joseph Madigan, I believe that is him going on the racetrack right now. But it's going to be a little bit too late for him. So we're just going to let the timer out. There's a 6-mile-per-hour wind heading into the east direction. So now it's 5-mile-per-hour, or northeast, my bad. So a little bit windy here. But right now, Eric Keplinger is going to be on pole. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back before the green flag waves. And we are back here as drivers are ready to go. 13 drivers on the field. They're in the field right now. Not on the field, but So they are rolling off, and last race winner, Eric Keplinger on pole position. He's won the last 3 super speedways, or basically super speedways for street stocks here. He won at the last 2 Charlotte ones, which are the last 2 super speedways at Charlotte, and he's also won Old Texas, Legacy Texas, and also he won the first ever Charlotte street stock race with the closest margin of victory in LRL history by 0.02 of a second. So these drivers are ready to go. As let's take a quick look at our starting grid tonight. Eric Keplinger obviously on pole position. You can see on the left side of your screen. Michael Rosero second, Zachary Thorne third, Luke Peters fourth, and Vincent Gucci rounding out your top 5. And a lot of these drivers are going to be looking for their first win ever in LRL. I think about 6 drivers, I believe, have not won in LRL. That being Luke Peters, Vincent Gucci, Bruce Rivers, Kenyon Washington, Joseph Magan, and Brady Floyd. So about half the field, 6 cars. I believe that's 6 cars. But as the pace car is off, we're about to go green. And the fans are ready. I don't know exactly the capacity, but the green flag is out. And we are racing here at Charlotte. Keplinger takes the green here. Getting a good shove by Zachary Thorne. But on the outside of him, Michael Rosero and Luke Peters getting a shove going down in turn number 1 and 2. As you double file throughout the field, Zachary Thorne does not get a good turn 1 and 2. I think he might have messed up his shifts there. The outside looking really strong, hooked up. Michael Rosero getting a big shove from Luke Peters. He might be able to clear the 60 machine. He does. Oh, that was some contact going into turn number 3 and 4. And those drivers almost. Wow. As Wilking hopping loose, Luke Lafaro into the back of him. But they keep it green so far. And Michael Rosero will lead lap number 1 with a good shove from Eric Keplinger behind. Wow. That was a lot of jostling for position as they're 3 wide behind. Wolfgang Hoppe in the back there. I think that's Aaron Brown, I believe. Making it 3 wide up the middle. So they go down the back straightaway. Brady Floyd decided to start in the pit lane, it seems like. I don't know if that was hit by his choice, but is that I don't know who car is the whole rusty car, but they're trying to leave the outside line. But Luke Peters looks to the outside of Michael Rosero, but he has no help. Maybe Zachary Thorne gets to the back bumper of him and helps him. But as they go down to turn number 1 and 2, Michael Rosero trying to maybe clear himself on the outside, but he's not able to. This is a viewpoint from Luke Peters as he gets a really good shove from Zachary Thorne down the back straightaway. As these cars are double file, the whole field double file. There's only 1 car that's kind of single file. I think that's Chad Adams in the middle right there, the 51 machine. As Keplinger still continuing to push Michael Rosero. We've seen these two work really well together in the DP series, which is really important about bump drafting, and also they're working well tonight so far. And before the race, I was talking to some of these guys, and they said it was going to be a really competitive race with a lot of bump drafting. You can actually kind of do a bumpy run here if you really want to. With this new damage model, it kind of picks up the rear end a little bit more than it would usually. So it kind of makes it a little bit challenging to bump draft a little bit. But it seems like these guys can bump draft pretty well so far. But right now, they're double filed the whole field. And this is getting pretty hectic already on lap number 5. As these guys have 1 fast repair, and now obviously we have a 1 stage caution on the end of lap 25. But these guys are not waiting for the stage to get racy, as we're still double foul throughout the whole field. Michael Rosero leading the field, as here comes Luke Peters with the help of Zachary Thorne, as right now the best lap time goes to Luke Peters and that 50 machine. As we have a little bit of wind going into that east direction, so that could help these drivers as heading down the back straightaway. So it helps a little bit of a tailwind. So don't know if it'll help them that much, but I mean, it will change throughout the race. So right now it's about 8:21 p.m. Eastern in Sim, I believe. That could, with the cooler temperatures throughout the night, will allow them to have a little bit more grip throughout the race. Right now, Luke Peters actually edged out Michael Rosero last time by. And he might be able to clear Michael Rosero as Michael blinks a little bit, but here is a really good shot right there. As Michael clips the apron, he has no bump draft from Eric Keplinger, so Luke Peters is going to nudge his nose ahead. Will he lead the slide by? Oh, I think Michael got him that time by, but very close as Luke will lead down to turn number 1. And a lot of Joshua for a position back there. 3 wide for, I don't even know what place that is. I think that's 9th place. Back there, Aaron Brown into the outside wall. Kenyon Washington on the inside. Luke LaFara, I believe, was in the middle of that. As Luke LaFara and Aaron Brown working together a little bit. So here comes Chad Adams trying to make it 3 wide on the top, the very top side. So a lot of, seems like this track with the little tire change, or not the tire change, but the track did get a surface update, and it seems like the outside is a lot stronger in these street stocks. It seems like you can really run the outside side by side. We've seen it throughout the whole race. You can really run the outside. As Luke LaFaro is trying to run the very top side, he's looking pretty well actually by himself. He gets a good run on the outside. I don't know if he'll be able to carry it all the way. But if we just compare the lap times between these guys in all this drive and Brady Floyd, who's all by himself 10 seconds back, he's about last time by he was about 4/10 slower than these front guys. So the draft really does matter in this street stock package, only going about 140-ish into turn 1 and down the back straightaway. About mid 140s actually. But right now they're still side by side. I don't know how, that's 6 rows deep, so all 12 cars just in a big huge pack down the back straightaway. And this is some crazy racing right now. And next week we go to USA, which will be a great short track with these street stocks, as it seems like whoever that is in the Rusty car is trying to make the very outside work. That might be Joseph Madigan or Vincent Gucci actually, but I think it is Joseph Madigan actually. Yeah, that is Joseph Madigan, that Rusty kind of car. So kind of interesting paint scheme there, as right now it's just double file. No one can really seem to pull ahead, as Luke Peters might be able to clear Michael Rosero, but he has no help up there. Looks like Zachary Thornton blinked, and that kind of really messed him up, as Chad Adams has to check up. Aaron Brown going 3 wide on the top. Luke LaFaro decides to go inside, as Zachary Thornton's really blinking, and I think he might have blinked out. And no, he's back in the race, but that blinking really messed him up, as Kenyon Washington fell back a little bit from the pack. I don't know if it was just because he saw Zachary blinking right there, and he thought they may have been wrecking. But right now it's 10 laps into this race, and they've been double fouled the whole time. Will Luke Peters be able to clear Michael Rosero down to turn 3 and 4? He's been close many times before, just hasn't been able to stick, as Chad Adams looking 3 wide with Aaron Brown. Aaron trying to give him a shove off the exit of the corner. Not going to be able to do anything right now. 12 laps complete, halfway to the stage. No pit stops will be necessary in the Street Stock Series, so. But they do have some tire sets if they do want to take them. With a lot of, with this full throttle racing going 140 miles per hour, tire is going to be crazy, as there's contact between, I believe, Michael Rosero and Luke Peters. But here comes Zachary Thornton on the outside. He took a look to the outside at least, but contact down on the exit of turn 2. These drivers are really pushing ours. Keplinger really on the back bumper of Michael Rosero, pushing him sideways through the exit of turn 3 and 4. Crazy as the attack. As they're still 6 rows deep, side by side. Oh, contact again! Peters saves it, but into Zachary Thornton, but they all save it. Joshua for position 3 wide for the race lead. People had to avoid going under the yellow line, so that's obviously, or the blue line, but obviously that's illegal because they had to kind of avoid that. But Luke Peters and Michael Rosero, I believe, made contact, and that got Peters way sideways. And Eric Keplinger, basically the super speedway king on street stocks, is back in the race lead. But will Michael Rosero have, hard hit for Chad Adams, as, they're wrecking. Yellow flag. That's a 4-car wreck right there. It's Chad Adams involved. Tristan Rivers, as Kenyon Washington just gets through. Joseph Madigan involved. Luke LaFaro involved. Wow, that was a big one. I think 5 cars were involved. Maybe 4 possibly, but wow. That really helps Brady Flores. I think Joseph Magan just reset right there. But we're going to go back to the... and see what caused all this. It seems like Joseph Magan may have got nicked. I'm not sure. Let's see the chopper view of this. So Chad Adams was on the outside there. And they were making door-to-door contact, put Chad in the wall, and Chad bounced back in the mat again. That sent Luke Peters and Tristan Rivers around, or Luke LaFar around, and that really destroyed their car. As great job by Kenyon Washington to make it through there. Let's look at his cockpit camera right about. Whoa, is that? That's weird. Look at his gyro camera of Kenyon Washington just making it through there. That's all he saw in front of him. You saw a bunch of smoke trying to go to the apron, but obviously with the banking, all the cars go to the apron. He just avoided Chad Adams. I think he may have clipped the grass there, but he is back rolling. So these guys, as we can hear the crowd roaring for some reason, as these guys, some of them elect to pit. I believe it is Brady Floyd in the pit lane. And someone else. Is that Luke LaFar obviously in pit lane? Chad Adams in pit lane. And Bruce Rivers, that was the other person in pit lane. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back before the green flag. Hello everyone, we are back here at Charlotte Moore Speedway as these drivers are about to go back green flag racing as Eric Keplinger, your race leader right now, and Michael Rosero on the outside of him, Vincent Gucci behind Keplinger, and Luke Peters on the outside of Michael Rosero. So kind of a swap. These guys, Michael was helping Keplinger, and Vincent, I believe, was helping Luke, and also Zachary Thorne was also helping Luke Peters. So be interesting to see how this goes as the crowd is really cheering. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but very loud crowd here today. I don't know if it's a thing, but pace car is off, and there he goes. Keplinger goes pretty early, and there's the green flag as he went before the actual research zone real life. Obviously, we don't use that, but green flag is out, and Brady Floyd, he was pretty far back, and he's kind of far back right now, but I think he'll be fine. But he obviously started in the pits earlier in the race, and he finally got that lucky caution. Obviously, he was going to have a stage caution, so unless he was really need those 5 stage points, it wasn't hurt him too much. But right now, Eric Keplinger has a 3-car tandem with Vincent Gucci and Michael Rosero, and 4 or 5 cars behind him, and Kenyon Washington also kind of behind that pack right there. As 3 wide. Tristan Rivers, Wolfgang Hoffman going 3 wide as he clears Zachary Thorne down into turn number 1. As we have a few laps to go, I believe 6 laps to go until the stage ending. You're on board with Tristan Rivers. A little bit of lag right there, sorry about that. But kind of hear those tires squealing. I feel like you can hear those tires squealing. They're going about 140 miles per hour into the corners. I think they might want to change their tires after this race. So you can see Tristan Rivers goes pretty wide. Aaron Brown hooked up onto the back bumper of Michael Rosero. Right now he's going 142 off the exit of turn 4. As you can see how fast these guys are going with all those G-forces. I definitely think they might want new tires. And he might be able to push Michael Rosero to the race lead. Michael clear of Keplinger right now, but he doesn't take it. As there's a 3-car tandem on the top. Aaron getting loose from the push from Luke Peters. Still tandeming on the top. Will they be able to clear Eric Keplinger? That is the big question. Vincent Gucci really trying to push Eric Keplinger and keep him up there. As the top side is really forming. There was only 2 cars on the bottom and like 7 on the top. But here comes Zachary Thorne to the bottom. And bringing him along is Kenyon Washington pushing Zachary Thorne. As 5 laps to go into the stage end. This is going to be a really crazy stage. And I feel like it's either going to enter the caution or it's going to be a crazy finish. Kenyon Washington slides up almost into Tristan Rivers. But keeps it down there for the time being. Is down the back straight away. Michael Rosero still trying to get by Eric Keplinger. Aaron Brown really pushing him hard down to turn 3 and 4. Kind of see a 3-car back here. I think these guys are using faster for Chad Adams, Luke Farr, and Brady Floyd. They're trying to take it easy, I think. Try not to get involved in any more trouble. If they get involved in one big wreck, the race is over. But with this new damage model, you can fix your car pretty well, but I don't know how it is in street stocks. As Aaron gets a little bit tight up the racetrack, I think he was just kind of drifted up the racetrack and he almost got pushed and off the way up by Luke Peters. Luke Peters getting a really big shove from Tristan Rivers in the back as Aaron sideways again entering the corner. Is he going to save it this time? Yes, he will. Maybe Peters really giving Aaron a good shove. They're really trying to get in front of Eric Heater. And I don't know if they'll be able to get in front of him, but they're pretty even coming to the line, so they're just really trying as they're really not lifting in the middle of the corners as they probably should be with there's still 25 plus laps to go. And the racing like this is going to be a crazy finish if we can keep it green to the stage. Michael edging ahead barely. That time by Vincent Gucci had the check up there. This is a good chance for Michael Rosero to give a huge run. Maybe he'll clear Eric Keplinger as Keplinger has no help going down the tri-oval. Here comes Michael Rosero. He clears him now, I believe. Will he go to the bottom? Yes, he will. He clears Keplinger and goes to the bottom. Here comes Aaron Brown. Getting a shove from Luke Peters. Can Peters push Aaron to second maybe? And maybe Aaron can win this stage. Coming to 1.5 laps to go for the stage. Michael blocks high. He's not clear. He goes back low. He has no help. Here comes Aaron Brown for the stage. Coming to the white flag. This time by Tristan Rivers sideways in the back, but he saves it. Here they come. Coming to the white flag. Contact made. Aaron Brown sideways. They save it. Obviously, they had to cut through the grass, but 3 wide for the race lead for a second there. Contact. Vincent Gucci, Eric Keplinger. 3 wide for the race lead. Here comes Luke Peters. Aaron into Luke Peters. Peters in the wall. Peters saves it. As a half lap to go. Here comes Vincent Gucci. Keplinger on the back bumper of Michael Rosero. Aaron Brown side by side. Who will get here first? Keplinger really pushing hard. Vincent in the wall. Aaron's got no help. Here comes Zachary Thorne. Contact off the exit. Sideways. And it's going to be Michael Rosero going to win the stage. Wow, what a stage finish there. Wow, that was crazy as Luke Peters got it into the wall. As they're wrecking big behind. Wolfgang Hoffman flipped over. And wow, what just happened there? I did not. Wow. As the caution's already out and they just keep wrecking for no reason. That was really not the smartest thing to do. As Tristan Rivers and Vincent Gucci get into it, coming to the line, Let's see where this all started from. So Tristan Rivers initially gets into Vincent, and there's Dragolis into the line, and I don't think Tristan Rivers or Vincent Gucci like that, and they just keep on making contact, and they just kill both of their cars, and Wolfgang Hoppen involved, and Kenyon Washington involved, and Wolfgang Hoppen does the grip flip, so he's got to reset into pit lane. And so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back before the green flag. Hello, everyone. We're back here for Charlotte Motor Speedway, and right now we have 2 cars out of the race. I believe 2 people lapped down Vincent Gucci and Wolfgang Hoffman. But we're so we have down to 9 cars on the lap, I believe. But I think Wolfgang Hoffman and Vincent Gucci are off to pit lane. Vincent not yet. Wolfgang is out. But we're about to come to the green this time by. Michael Rosero choosing the outside lane. And I think he's going to try to jump in a little early and go down with Keplinger's. Hasn't gone yet. A little shoving in the back there. Stacking them up. And green flag is out. He goes on with the green flag. And he clears Keplinger. He's going to get down to the bottom instantly. 20 laps to go. We saw how crazy these guys were for that stage win. And Michael Rosero holding them off for the stage. And we'll see how these guys battle it out for the win as the sun is setting here. About 8:40 p.m. local time. I believe sunsets about 9 o'clock-ish, so we might just get into nighttime here. Wolfgang Hoppen in the background there. He's 2 laps down, so he's hoping for a caution here to get those 2 laps back as Aaron Brown got 3 wide in between or he thought about going 3 wide at least, but now he drops back to behind Luke LaFaro, as a lot of these guys have already used one of their faster payers. I believe Luke LaFaro has, Chad Adams, and Luke Peters maybe, I believe, and Kenyon Washington, and I don't know if Brady Ford has, but I don't think he has. But right now there's 7 cars in lead lap. Vincent Gucci off of pit lane, I think he's going to be 3 laps down now, so he's safely on the inside, but we saw a lot of aggressive racing. We saw a lot of contact for that race lead, and wow, that was very. Oh, Chad Adams around the middle of the pack.
The yellow flag is out.
Luke Peters involved. Doesn't look too bad damaged. As Wolfgang Hoppen just squeezes through, but he hits the outside wall. But it doesn't look too bad damage with these drivers. But I think what happened was Chad Adams trying to get rolling. I think he might have stalled there, actually. But I believe what happened was, yeah, I think either netcode or Peters, I think maybe Peters tried to bump draft him a little bit too much there. Yeah, that's what it was. Peters just tried to give him too much of a bump draft. We've seen it work. Surprisingly, it didn't work that time. But I think it was just because they weren't square enough. But you can see Chad's a little high entering. Luke kind of pushes him up high, and that little crown of the bumper spins him around. So not too bad damage for Peters. And I think Chad Adams had didn't have too bad of damage either. So I think both cars are okay for the time being. But Wolfgang Hoppen has a little bit of damage there, as we can see quickly. The rear chase right there. A little bit of right front damage, but not too bad. So he'll be able to continue as he's obviously get his wave around. I believe Vincent Gucci also will get his wave around. So we might be having a few cars back on the lead lap here. But 2 cars in pit lane. Luke Peters and Brady Ford down pit lane. Luke Peters fixing his damage. He needs to go backwards off the race up to his pit box. I think he forgot to check something or something like that. But we'll be right back, and we'll be right back for the green flag. Welcome back, everyone, here at Charlotte Motor Speedway as we're 1 to green this time by. We've had 3 cautions so far, where 10 laps come to 11. And right now it's about 8:50 p.m. local time in iRacing. So yeah, just kind of a little update there. I don't see if we can. We have 15 laps to go coming around this time. Right now, Michael Rosero in the race lead. He has not paid this race actually. He has decided to choose the inside this time. So we are about to go green flag racing. 15 laps to go, and green flag is out.
Green flag, green flag.
Michael Rosero with a good jump yet again, as everyone's now bunched up this time. 9 cars on the lead lap. If we have one more caution, Wolfgang Hoffman will get his lead lap, and Vince Gucci will go to 1 lap down. So 15 laps to go. So we saw how crazy these guys were racing last time for a stage, and this is for a win here in the Legends Racing League Street Stock Series. 2 drivers out of the race so far: Joseph Maggin and Bruce Rivers. I think Bruce Rivers, I don't know how many laps down he would be, but he would be 10 laps down, Joseph Maggin 22 laps down. So, and I believe they're out of the race unless they rejoin the session. But right now we have a 5-car tandem out in front, as Aaron Brown going to break that tandem, go to the top side. No one's going to work with him. And will he be able to march his way up there by himself? I've seen that many times before. If you pinch him down, you can get up there by yourself. But the teammate would be better, as they have a huge run coming behind Kenyon Washington and Brady Floyd. Trying to work up there as Keplinger pushing Michael Rosero. Right now, they're clear of Aaron Brown, so I think they just kind of want to ride it, take it easy, and just kind of pull away from his backpack. As Luke Lafaro trying to make it to the inside. I think he might have, I don't think he was trying to get to the apron, but he did clip the apron, got to the inside of Keplinger. That's going to slow him down. Aaron is clear, but he decides to keep going to the outside. Contact made. Keplinger, Aaron. It moves Aaron up the racetrack, as here comes the rest of the field. Zachary Doran, Kenyon Washington, and Brady Floyd in that 20 machine, as Michael blocks high on Aaron Brown. Aaron going to push Michael. Is very aggressive blocking here by Michael Rosero, as they're coming to 12 laps to go. Aaron just got the big run by himself too. So imagine if he had a big shove, as Michael is not letting, he's trying to control both those lanes. But Aaron to the outside. Michael not able to block right there. Luke Favaro to the outside. Try to help Aaron Brown. Zachary Thorin, will he choose the inside? Yes, he will. He's been really liking that inside. I think he's one drivers he's been helping on the outside with Michael Rosero, I believe. Michael might be able to go up the block. He won't. I think he was thinking about it. He kind of moved up the racetrack a little bit. I thought he might. I don't think he was exactly clear though. But Aaron, he just needs a big shove from Luke Lafaro, and I think he can get by that 23 machine of Michael Rosero. They're coming to the line. 11 laps to go. This is about a 7-car pack, and everyone else, I believe, it's Luke Peters and Chad Adams in the back, and the 2 lap cars on a 4-car pack in the back. So these drivers, basically all 7 of these have a chance to win it. As there's Spain in the back!
Caution, yellow flag.
No damage as he saves it. Wow, great save by Vincent Gucci as he gets spun in the back. And that's going to bring out the caution. That's going to allow Wolfgang Hoffman to get onto the lead lap, and Vincent Gucci will get that 1 wave around. Let's see what happened here. I think we've seen this before. He just kind of got a shove. Luke Peter. Oh, he actually clipped the apron, actually. Did Chad Adams blink out there? Or was he in front of those guys? It looks like he did blink out there. But, yeah, he did blink out. So, I guess that's something just happened. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. But, it looks like, Vincent Gucci just clipped the apron there. Wow, what a save by Vincent, though. But Wolfgang Hoffman gonna get the waiver. Excuse me. Wolfgang. Oh, I can't. Wolfgang Hoffman's gonna should get the waiver on here, I believe. See anyone elects to pit here? I really doubt they do. I don't think they'll pit. If they do pit, I don't understand why they would, unless they're kind of in the back here, maybe, possibly. Luke Luca Peters pits, and I believe that was Chad Adams out there. So I believe those guys pit because they're in the back and just get some extra tire sets, extra tires. So coming to, is that, yeah, 9 laps to go, 4 cautions so far, and we'll be right back with the green flag. We're back here live at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Mike Rosero leading the field to 6 laps to go. As here we go. Fans are cheering here. Green flag is out. We're racing here at Charlotte. All 10 cars on the lead lap except Vincent Gucci. Only car a lap down. I believe he is Yeah. He was 1 lap down as Wolfgang Hoffman did get the wave last time by. 6 laps to go as the field's pretty spread out as these guys want to... If I was these guys in the back, I would just hook up and stay single file and not battle each other until we can get to the end of the race. Michael blocking already, working with Keplinger. Aaron trying to side drive Aaron Keplinger. Let's go with the bottom of it. Here comes Aaron Brown in the 18 machine to the bottom of the track. Side by side for the race lead. 5 laps to go. Pushing Michael Rosero is Eric Keplinger. Will he be able to clear him? I think he does. Not a good camera going. He does. Michael, your new leader, side by side. Keplinger, but they're sideways, trying to push each other. As these guys are trying to group up, Kenyon Washington and Chad Adams back here. They need to get up to the front if they want a chance at this win. So 3 wide for second, now third. As Vincent Gucci get out of the way of these leaders by going through the grass. But 3 wide for second right now. Brady Floyd through the middle. Michael Rosero on the inside getting pushed by Luke LaFaro. Here comes Eric Keplinger going to get pushed by Luke Peters. 3.5 laps to go. This race could be anyone's in this main pack. 10 cars in this main pack. Chad Adams the furthest back, and I think he's fallen a little bit actually. 2 by 3 for the race lead. Coming to 3 laps to go. Peters going to try to push Keplinger on the top. 3 wide for first and second. The very, very outside not working too well, but the middle looking well. Luke LaFaro sideways and they're spinning. Oh, Brady Floyd hard into the wall into Wolfgang Hoffman. His front end's knocked off, and Brady Floyd has a lot of front end damage there. It seems like he might have to tow it in. I think he will have to tow it and leave the race as Luke LaFaro got spun around in the front. He might have actually blown his engine. As it looks like Zachary Thornton trying to push Luke LaFaro up there. Get about camera angle right here. No, it looks like Brady Floyd just kind of came down on Luke LaFaro actually. Seems like Luke LaFaro not getting too bad damage actually in these street stocks. Oh, but he flipped over, but he flipped right back over. He got so lucky there. Wow. Oh my goodness, I did not see that coming. Oh, actually it was neck cone. That sucked. Brady Floyd hard in the wall. Wolfgang Hoffman also hard in the wall. I don't know how these street stocks damage models are, but I know on the ARCA car, at least, you can fix up that damage even if you have no front end. So, Wolfgang Hoffman definitely, I still think he has his front end's gone. His tire, actually, he might have steering damage, actually. Never mind. I don't know how these street stocks are damage model-wise, but we'll speak with, who's in the Discord? We'll speak with Michael Rosero, who's in second place, who decided to try to block the outside. See what his thoughts were. Hello, Michael. This is the broadcast. You got a copy?
Yes, I got you guys.
So, you decided to try to block the outside there, and you left the inside wide open. Do you think that was a correct move, or do you think you probably would change that if you had a chance to?
I don't know. You can literally get runs from anywhere. And the fresh tires don't really matter, so yeah, you just gotta really block wherever you can. But yeah, I see your point. I don't know if I really should. I don't know.
Well, just restart. What's your plans here with about a green red checker 2 lap shootout?
So pretty much the plan is if hoping the leader tries to jump in, then we can just get a big gap, and then I got Keplinger just push me up there, and then we could both go battle for the win. And yeah, some crazy finish. So yeah, the main goal is just to just hope the leader will jump the start, and there's gonna be a bubble, and then we'll get a run on the back stretch and just like push our way to the win.
Yeah, you and Keplinger have been working really well together, and hopefully we see you guys in victory lane.
Yeah, me too. All right, see you guys.
Yep, good luck in the rest of your race.
Yep, thank you.
That was Michael Rosero. Let's who else is up there? We have Let's bring in actually Eric Keplinger. Hey Eric, you got coffee?
I have a coffee.
So you and Michael have been working really well together so far. You guys think you will continue working well into his Grimrock Checker, or do you think it's just gonna be every man for itself?
I don't know. I'd rather push Michael than Aaron to the win. So, we're going to see whatever happens. You know, whatever happens, happens. But I'd prefer to push Michael to the win than to push Aaron Brown to the win. Because, you know, me and Michael are good friends. We've been working together all night. So, yeah.
Yep, and good luck for the rest of your race, and good luck for you two trying to get the win.
Thank you, thank you.
Who else is up there? We have Luke Peters up there. We can bring him in for a quick interview. I know we have a lot of interviews like within this caution, so. Hello, Luke. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So you're sitting here in 4th place. Most likely you're gonna be on the outside here. I don't know who's gonna be in front of you. It could be either Aaron or Michael. So, what's your game plan here coming into these final few laps?
Probably try to push whoever is in front of me to the lead, and maybe try to pass them. I don't know. I'm only gonna have 2 laps though, so.
Yeah, and it's been a pretty exciting race. Do you think which lane would you rather be in on the final lap, the inside or the outside as the leader?
Probably the outside.
Well, that was nice and short and sweet, but good luck in the rest of your race, which is about 2 more laps.
Thank you.
But we got a lot of I think we've interviewed everyone that we can, top 3. Can't interview everyone, but I think Vincent, he really needs his caution. He's 1 lap down. He's in 10th place. He really needs his caution. It's actually Wolfgang Hoffman a lap down. I think his night is over. So 9 cars that he bound for the race win here is Wolfgang Hoffman. His night is over. But I don't know why I said that twice. But you know, it's okay. As Aaron Brown about to lead us to the green here, and he elected to choose the inside, which is an interesting move, as Keplinger going to be pushing him and Peters on the outside, pushing Michael Rosero. As we are about to see what happens here, they have 2 Grimrock Checkers here in the Legends Racing League. So if you do get an extra caution, it's going to really help Vincent Gucci. And it should help him get to the lead lap, but it probably knocks some other people off the lead lap. But pace car is off. Aaron Brown about to go green as the crowd is roaring in my ear, at least, as the green flag is out. And we are racing here at Charlotte. Green, white checkered racing. Here we go. As the inside working really well. Zachary Thornton looks for a second there. Actually, I think that was Luke Peters, actually, my bad. Getting pushed by Chad Adams. There's a bubble, is exactly what Michael Rosero wanted. Will Aaron block high? He attempts to block high. Michael goes low. What a move by Michael Rosero. Contact made between the 18. He is spinning. Aaron Brown around. Hard hit for Luke Peters. And Aaron Brown is unscathed, basically. And caution is out, and that's going to help Vincent Gucci as he gets his lap back. As I think Aaron Brown just wasn't. I think he tried to force Michael Rosero to get pinched. Maybe I'm not sure exactly. Just kind of pinched Michael down there. Let's go back a little bit to the back straightaway. Aaron made a great block, and then Michael did really good. Going to the inside, that was actually a really good boot by Michael Rosero. And let's go to the top review so we got a little bit more angle. But Michael had a huge run from Keplinger. He did exactly what he wanted to do in that situation. He said it before, obviously in his interview. So Michael goes high. Aaron blocks high, which, I mean, that's okay. Then Aaron kind of just didn't give him any room. And, I mean, Michael was there, so Aaron gets unscathed, luckily. That could have ended a lot worse for Aaron Brown. As the initial block was good, then he just didn't give Michael any room. So I think if he gave Michael room, he could have got a shove from Keplinger, and Michael would have been insane duck there. Let's take another quick look at that. So Michael obviously had a huge bubble right there, and had a big run. And Kenny Washington was in 4th place, so I think Keplinger would have been able to push Aaron up there, because obviously Aaron blocks high, which was okay, and then he goes low. And Keplinger's up there. He would have pushed Aaron. I think Michael would have just been a sitting duck right there. Because Keplinger already on Aaron Brown's bumper, but Aaron Brown gets sent around and he's going down pit lane. So as Vincent Gucci get his lap back, as we have a 10-car field, as we have only one green-white checker left. So if a caution comes out with this green-white checker, the race is over. As I think we're coming to 1 lap to green, I believe, but we're not getting anyone because I think it's a little bit coming to 1 to green, I believe. So I mean, we could probably pull in Luke LaFaro right now, actually, but hello, Luke LaFaro, you have a copy?
Yes, I do.
So you're saying in 4th place, just like Luke Peters was on that restart. Peters didn't really get the best of starts, and it kind of cost him a little bit of time there, and obviously he got involved in the incident there. What's your strategy to try to get to the front and maybe win this race?
Honestly, this race starts to be crazy. I just, getting lucky here. I'm going to be on the outside, which, I don't know, it depends how the restart goes. I know the last restart, the outside didn't do too well, so pretty much, there's not really a strategy for this 2 to go restart, but, hopefully I can get lucky and get the win.
Yep, and good luck to you in the rest of your race.
Yep, thank you.
And I think we're coming to 1 lap to green this time by. And Wolfgang hopping off of pit lane, so he's not gonna be able to do anything. But he still has a really damaged race car. But I guess he just wants to get off of pit lane. But we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back before we go green. As we are back here live at Charlotte Motor Speedway. As everyone back onto the racetrack here, all 11 cars, I believe. There's actually no Wolfgang hopping down pit lane again. I don't know if he's going to stay on pit lane or he's going to come back out. But he can't really salvage anything. But I mean, hey, it's worth a shot as we're on lap number. No idea actually. 3 laps to go. I think we're on lap 74. So this race will end on officially lap 74. No, that's not right. No, 59. My bad. I'm sorry. So either, no matter what, if caution comes out, anything happens, the race will end on lap 59. So coming to the green flag, Wolfgang Hoffman going to be parking it here in his pit box for the rest of the race. Keplinger leading the field to the green. Actually, Mike Rosero, my bad.
Green flag, green
Green
flag.
flag in the air, Mike Rosero. Can he defend Eric Keplinger, who's won the past 3 street stock races here? Not here, but the past 3 Super Speedway street stock races and 2 of the last Charlotte street stock races. As a 3-wide contact, Kenyon Washington, around goes Luke Peters, he's, and they're wrecking! Michael Rosero is gonna win here at Charlotte. As a big one happens behind. Keplinger second and Luke LaFaro third, and a massive wreck happens behind. Luke Peters was involved. Basically, everyone on back was involved. No idea what happened right there. But Peters and Kenyon made contact, and Brady Floyd. Peters saved it, I think. But that was everyone died behind, and I think Kenyon Washington comes out fourth in that. Airborne flipping. Wow, that was a massive wreck. And that's going to end the race sadly, as we were shaping up to have a good finish there. I'm not sure what happened on the initial start, but Peters had to go through the grass, I believe, for something. But yeah, it would have been such a good finish there. I feel like with that side-by-side racing we've seen all race long, but then kind of just turned into a wreck fest here at the end. But so Peters went through the grass on the beginning. I'm not really sure. I think Kenyon may have missed the shift, possibly. And yeah, that is the case. I think Kenyon did miss the shift, and Peters was on the inside, which I don't know if he really had to go through the grass there, but I don't really think that changed anything. So yeah, Brady just kind of clipped Luke, and massive wreck happened. Out of the 10 cars right there, 7 of them wrecked. So that was the biggest wreck of the race, and the fireworks are going off for Mike Rosero, who wins at Charlotte and breaks Eric Keplinger's streak of 2 races here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's Michael's first ever Charlotte win in LRL history. And his first street stock at Charlotte win, obviously, since his first Charlotte win. But Michael Rosero gets it done. Keplinger second, Luke LaFaro third. That was a great race. First half of the race, second half was just kind of a lot of wrecking. But Michael Rosero definitely deserved to win this one. He was up for all race long. I think he led a lot of the laps. I'm not sure exactly the total amount of laps. So he does burn it down here on the front straightaway. Mike Rosero, your winner in the Texas machine. He's definitely going to be burning it down here. For some reason, there's smoke on the smoke on the turf. But Mike Rosero burns it down with the crowd cheering on the back, in the background. As what a win here for Mike Rosero as he's going to go around the Legends Oval. What a race. What a finish. What not a finish, I guess, because we finished on the caution. But Michael Rosero gets it done here. And the big one happens behind him, kind of like Michael McDowell style win. But he gets it done, and we'll get our top 3 interview right now with Michael Rosero. Hello, Michael. Is Booth? You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So you get the win after 2 right checkers attempts, and the caution comes out in your favor. How does it feel?
Oh my god, it feels amazing, especially when we get a 1-2. I just got thanks for Eric Keplinger for adding me to this Supermax racing team, and thanks for giving me this opportunity to work with him and many other good drivers such as Wolfgang Hoffman. And yeah, it's amazing. We had a great finish for the team, and it really feels amazing.
Yeah, and those final few laps were hectic. You did exactly what you said you were gonna do. You left the bubble. Got up the Air bumper, he went to the inside, he pinched you down, and he wrecked, and that kind of just started off a chain reaction off the next garage checking, which caused the end of the race, and got it done. Anyone you want to thank for tonight's win?
Yes, thanks to Eric Keplinger. We're always working together, and it's really fun to work with him, and or B. I'm happy to have a good teammates as Derek Keplinger and Wolfgang Hoffman. They're really good people. And yeah, I also like to thank you guys for broadcasting. And yeah, I think that's it. First one of the season.
Yep, congrats on your first one and good job.
Yep, thank you guys.
So we're gonna bring in Eric Keplinger for his second. Keplinger, yeah, I copy.
I have a copy.
So you guys get a 1-2 finish here. You guys looked like DEI out there. Really working together well, and you guys got the team got the win, and you got second. You couldn't really do anything much, but you had a really good solid run. But your streak of 3 Super Speedway Street Stock wins comes to an end. How you feel about that streak getting broken by one of your teammates?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's good for Michael. He deserves it because he really helped me DP, so I wouldn't want to lose to anybody else. Also, I mean, at least I got second, so I mean, that's good enough too. But I mean, of course I wanted to win, but I mean, hey, second's good enough, and second to Michael is even better. So.
Yeah, and anyone I think for tonight's good solid run for your team.
I'd like to thank Michael, and like everybody else in the race too. I'd like to thank you for broadcasting, Heater, Matt, Malachi, Brock, all my other friends. You know who you are, so yeah.
Yep, and congrats on your second place finish.
Thank you.
Gonna bring in Luke LaFar for his third place finish. Hello, Luke LaFar, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So you round yourself up in third place after avoiding that melee and having a good restart. But the inside did not have that good of a restart, and you kind of got to the inside. What was your thoughts about that kind of last few laps there, and you would end up in third?
Yeah, you know, I hoped the outside got a better restart, but Michael went earlier than I thought, and nobody was on the outside to help me, so I just tucked back down. You know, I thought I was, you know, if off at 2, I was going to try and get a run and go to the high side, but unfortunately, there was a caution there, which I'm pretty mad about, because I feel like there would have been a great battle for the win if there was no caution.
We're still bringing home third, though, and anyone yet to thank for tonight's top 3 run?
I will thank my parents for letting me race, and I'd like to thank you for putting on the broadcast.
And thank you for thanking me. Yep, good job on your third place finish, and we'll see you next week at USI.
Alright, thank you.
And that was Luke LaFar in that 54 machine. Reviewing this race, it was a really fun first half. A lot of green flag racing, a lot of battles. That second half just kind of turned into just a typical kind of super speedway racing. Big wrecks and a lot of them. 7 cautions in total, 24 caution laps. So yeah, kind of disappointing we didn't see the finish that we saw in stage 1 where it was side by side craziness. But I mean, definitely a crazy finish though. But we'll see you guys next week at USA for 70 laps at the 3/4 mile racetrack.